Imagine you're stopped at a red light, minding your own business, and suddenly you notice people staring. Not at you, but at your car. Phones come out, heads turn, someone even mouths, "What is that?" That moment right there is exactly what the Toyota CHR was built for. This is not a car that blends into traffic. This is a car that interrupts it. The Toyota CHR, short for Coupe High Rider, is Toyota's bold statement to the world that practicality does not have to be boring. From the very first glance, this car feels like it escaped from a concept car show and somehow ended up on a real road. Sharp lines, aggressive angles, and a silhouette that looks more like a futuristic coupe than a traditional SUV, it's instantly recognizable. You don't confuse it with anything else, and that's the point. Let's talk design, because honestly, this is where the CHR starts winning hearts. The front fascia looks sharp and confident, with sleek headlights that cut into the body like a focused stare. The grille is bold without being overdone, and the overall stance feels planted and sporty. Move to the side, and the coupe-like roofline immediately stands out. The rising beltline, sculpted doors, and hidden rear door handles give it a two-door vibe, even though it's a four-door crossover. From the rear, the CHR looks muscular and futuristic, with distinctive taillights and a wide, confident posture. This is not a car designed to please everyone, and that's actually one of its biggest strengths. Toyota took a risk here, and for drivers who want something different from the sea of generic crossovers, the CHR feels refreshing. It's the kind of car you choose because you want personality, not just transportation. Step inside, and the cabin continues that modern, edgy theme. The dashboard design feels driver-focused, with controls angled toward you, making everything feel intuitive and engaging. Materials are solid, well-assembled, and exactly what you'd expect from Toyota's reputation for quality. Depending on the trim, you'll find soft-touch surfaces, contrast stitching, and a design that feels youthful and sporty rather than conservative. The seating position is slightly higher than a regular hatchback, giving you that crossover confidence without feeling bulky. The front seats are comfortable and supportive, especially on longer drives. Visibility from the front is good, and everything feels easy to reach. The rear seats, while stylishly integrated, are better suited for shorter trips or average-height passengers, but that's a trade-off many are willing to make for the CHR's dramatic design. Technology is another strong point. The infotainment system sits proudly at the center of the dashboard, offering smartphone connectivity like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in newer models. That means your navigation, music, messages, and apps are always right at your fingertips. The digital displays are clear, responsive, and easy to use, keeping distractions to a minimum while driving. Toyota also packed the CHR with safety features, which is no surprise. You get Toyota Safety Sense, including features like adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert, pre-collision braking, and automatic high beams. This means while the car looks edgy and aggressive, it's still very much a Toyota at heart, focused on keeping you and your passengers safe. Now let's talk about how it drives, because this is where the CHR surprises a lot of people. Built on Toyota's TNGA platform, the same architecture used in cars like the Corolla and Prius, the CHR feels stable, well-balanced, and confident on the road. The suspension is tuned for comfort but still offers a sporty edge, especially when taking corners. It doesn't feel floaty or disconnected, it feels planted. Steering is light but precise, making city driving and parking easy, while still offering enough feedback to enjoy twisty roads. This is a car that feels at home in urban environments, weaving through traffic, slipping into tight parking spaces, and cruising comfortably on highways. Engine options vary by market, but the focus here is efficiency and reliability rather than outright speed. The CHR isn't trying to be a race car, it's trying to be a stylish, dependable daily driver. Acceleration is smooth and predictable, and fuel efficiency is one of its biggest advantages. Whether you're commuting daily or heading out on weekend drives, the CHR keeps fuel costs reasonable and stress levels low. One of the most appealing things about the Toyota CHR is how it fits into real life. It's compact enough to be city-friendly but still offers enough space for groceries, luggage, or weekend adventures. Fold down the rear seats, and you unlock even more cargo room, making it surprisingly versatile for its size. Maintenance and ownership are where Toyota truly shines. The CHR benefits from Toyota's legendary reliability, meaning fewer headaches, lower long-term costs, and peace of mind. This is a car designed to last, and that's something buyers really appreciate in today's market. It's not just about how the car looks when you buy it, it's about how it holds up years down the road. Another thing worth mentioning is how the CHR feels like a lifestyle choice. It appeals to younger drivers, creatives, city dwellers, and anyone who wants a car that reflects individuality. It's not trying to be the biggest or the fastest, it's trying to be the most expressive. And in a segment full of safe, predictable designs, that makes it stand out even more. Driving the CHR around town, you quickly notice how confident it feels. It doesn't demand attention, it earns it. People notice it, ask about it, and remember it. And for many owners, that emotional connection is just as important as horsepower or cargo space. Of course, no car is perfect, and the CHR has its compromises. Rear visibility can be limited due to the aggressive styling, and rear seat space isn't class-leading. But for drivers who prioritize design, efficiency, and reliability, these are trade-offs that make sense. What the Toyota CHR ultimately represents is a shift in mindset. It shows that practical cars don't have to look boring, that efficiency doesn't have to come without excitement, and that reliability doesn't mean sacrificing personality. Toyota stepped out of its comfort zone with this one, and it paid off. So if you're someone who wants a car that feels modern, looks bold, drives comfortably, and won't let you down years later, the Toyota CHR deserves your attention. It's not just a way to get from point A to point B. It's a statement that says you value style, dependability, and individuality, all wrapped into one sharp, confident package. And the next time you're stopped at that red light, and someone looks over with curiosity in their eyes, you'll know exactly why.